Inside West Coast Customs ended after this happened.
Rhino! Oh my God, dude, this is up.
Before we start, be sure to subscribe to our channel down below and click on that notification bell to be updated on our latest uploads. Inside West Coast Customs was one of the most successful car shop shows ever made. But with its abrupt end after 9 successful seasons, the legitimacy and morals of the show behind the scenes may have been the reason for its end. Today, we're taking a look at the reasons why it ended. If you're unfamiliar with West Coast Customs, you better get with the program, because this shop in Burbank, California has been the #1 choice for celebrities and internet stars alike to get their expensive cars wrapped. Popularly known on the TV show for transforming ordinary cars into insanely unique and gorgeous customs, Inside West Coast Customs showcases the shop's self-proclaimed ability to fit any customer request and make it happen. But how they get there has been put under concern in recent years, as the show came to its abrupt end. From poorly treated workers to just downright unsuccessful results, these are just scratches on the hood of the problems this shop and show had in its 9-season run. Here's what we know.
I got a huge problem right now. I got a 1972 Buick Skylar. So you guys carry those seat covers?
No, we don't. They don't have it. They don't have that panel.
I feel like I'm gonna cry.
Underpaid workers. Back in 2014, West Coast Customs found themselves in some financial turmoil after settling with over $150,000 in back pay. This came after the U.S. Labor Department's investigation discovered that the shop paid weekly salaries on set amounts versus an hourly basis, to which its employees were unaware of. Even worse, the employees' overtime work wasn't even accounted for in these amounts.
How we doing, Ish?
Up.
Yeah, Ross. 3 a.m. you're gonna be leaving. Darren, why are you everything up?
No, that's not his fault, homie.
You got it?
I have to.
I better not see Ish leave at 6 o'clock when he's this far behind. He's got to catch up.
Overworked employees. With more and more celebrities flexing their fancy car wraps, the clientele of West Coast Customs has surely skyrocketed. With more demand comes more work. Probably due to this, the owner and shop have faced numerous accusations of overworking employees. Time and time again, West Coast Customs employees have come forward, complaining about the workplace ethics that pressured them into working unhealthy amounts. Some of these reports have noted even 10 to 12 hours of work without benefits.
Hello, boys and girls. How do you do? There was one of me. Now there are 2. We stole Will's car, and he has it back.
Publicity stunts. With a flashy clientele and a flashy shop all on the small screen, there are bound to be some antics that make their way on TV to help the business succeed. The owner of West Coast Customs is largely known for the false theft attempt that was staged by the shop and will.i.am, when the rapper's $700,000 DeLorean miraculously was missing and suddenly reappeared after a supposed recovery by West Coast Customs. Sounds pretty fake.
This is one of those deadlines that isn't a made-up deadline. It's a deadline in stone where the red carpet's the red carpet. They're not going to wait. I talk to the people at Disney. I let them know that we're not going to be at the premiere, but if there's something coming up, we'll just unveil it there.
Missed deadlines. You'd think with all those reports of overworking employees that the shop would turn out a perfect track record of deadlines being met. Unfortunately, that was not the case with West Coast Customs. As their popularity grew and grew, they began taking up more and more work than they had the capacity for, resulting in time being not in their favor. They've had to even push back deadlines. The most popular of these pushbacks was the Red 5 Studios Fireball bus ordeal. The monstrosity was reported completed when it was shown on screen, but the delivery of the actual vehicle was largely stalled for some unknown reason. So much for that good reputation.
Guys, we got a 20-year-old girl named Heather. She drives a 1986 Chevy C10 pickup. Big Dane, tell me, how are you gonna get this started?
Yo, Ryan, most of the women I know change outfits several times a day. So we're gonna give Heather that same option for her truck. I'm talking about interchangeable grills right here, Ryan. One for the daytime, one for the nighttime, and of course, West Coast time.
West Coast Customs on other shows. Aside from a clientele list of high-profile celebrities, West Coast Customs has gotten a boost in publicity from other sources as well. The shop garnered some attention with its appearance in the reality show Pimp My Ride. This proved to be a good moneymaker for the TV show that later ended in chaos. A worried Friedlinghaus grew worried about West Coast Customs' image and was looking for more control when it came to his clients. So he chose to part ways with MTV after 4 successful years. This sort of rendered a good decision for him as it led West Coast Customs to their own reality TV show.
Girl, if you are a girl, do not go into West Coast Customs alone. Liars. They're liars. They work with the highest end celebrities. Like Justin Bieber gets his car there. Like all these people get their cars there. Why am I being ticked around and lied to? Like, I don't understand. I'm paying so much money for my car, by the way.
Some cars were downright ruined. Back when YouTube star Trisha Paytas showed up to the shop to drop off her brand new Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon at West Coast Customs, the blonde Barbie didn't later receive the car as she expected. From installing extra parts that weren't originally requested to full-on damaging the car's electronics, affecting its lights and displays. West Coast Customs had a big problem on their hands, as now they had to deal with a chatty YouTuber with a broken car. Talk about a storytime video.
Think you can do it?
Of course.
Ryan, don't say you
Come on.
Don't say you can do it if
We've
you
been
can't do
through
it.
More client issues. A dissatisfied YouTube star wasn't the only client issues West Coast Customs had to deal with. They also have faced a slew of clients left upset by the company's struggling capacity and deadlines that keep getting pushed back. Even worse, a lot of the customizations West Coast Customs even does turns out to be pretty weak and not the unique gorgeous results that are advertised on the TV show.
States have treated me great, but now it's time to conquer the world. Street Customs is coming to Berlin.
Bring it in now, pump it up. Man, them boys are crazy.
Expanding globally. As with any successful company, the goal is to take it bigger than before, aka globally. After years of a slew of high-profile clients and a hit TV show to go with it, West Coast Customs had an opportunity to grow the brand overseas. Back in 2008, the brand had actually opened a factory in Berlin, but this was obviously a too-soon decision, and it closed the following year. The next try came when a West Coast Customs employee, Mauricio Hernandez, got the owner's blessing to actually open up a shop down in Mexico. Turns out this was a pretty good decision as the shop actually was on Mexican TV for around 6 years. Unfortunately though, all these global pursuits diluted the brand's standing in California, leaving less interest in its main shop in Burbank, and therefore putting a dent in audience interest.
How many cars have we done?
We got 8 cars.
It's crazy.
So we start with the Range Rover, which was the first one ever.
Yep.
And then we move to...
Reputation dependent upon celebrities. From Shaq's generous involvement in West Coast Customs' beginnings, the company was able to establish its brand and appeal to a slew of high-profile clients. Unfortunately though, a lot of these clients were either one-timers or just didn't keep up their advertisement of the shop later on. This is of course typically done by simply driving their custom cars, as later it's just a given that it was done by West Coast Customs. But as celebrities grow tired of their custom cars and opt to switch them out, West Coast Customs loses that mobile advertisement. Still, they've had some good runs. Even Justin Bieber was a client of theirs.
So let's talk about this build.
Yeah, I brought some plans.
Whoa.
This is a 1 in 17.5-inch scale. I call it the tailgate 2000.
The abrupt end. Inside West Coast Customs' future has recently been a large unknown question for the past 2 years, with the end of Season 8 back in 2018. The show was definitely successful, and you'd think a slew of controversy surrounding the company would only result in boosted publicity and audience attention. But unfortunately, that doesn't seem to have worked out so well. There isn't much information about the actual cancellation of the show. The final episode of the show aired on April 10th of 2018, and we haven't heard a peep from the shop since. The actual shop is still running, of course. It seems that the high-profile clientele has slowly faded over the years, and the company has been left as a thing of the past. That really is as simple as it gets. Rise to stardom, successful ratings, high-profile clients, underpaid and overworked employees, more controversy, cancellation of the show. Seems like a pretty good timeline. What do you think? Is there a bigger reason for the show's cancellation? Should the shop come forward with a statement to appease fans of the show and put the rumors to rest? Leave a comment down below and let us know. And while you're at it, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this one. Also, don't forget to check out the link below for the crustiest merch you've ever seen.